Everyone likes to hear and watch a good spell being chanted. The poetic wordplay to create a rhythmic spell incantation and gets fans fired up. On this channel, we do an appraisal of magic incantations or spell chants, mostly exploring what they mean, where they come from, and the hidden logic behind how they actually construct spells. So today we are starting with Roxy Migurdia from Jobless Reincarnation. Roxy is a highly skilled water mage, known for her mastery of advanced magic, and like most traditional mages, she relies on full incantations to cast her spells, which makes her perfect for what we're about to do. Today, we're going to be analyzing one of her most powerful spells,
Cumulonimbus!
And more importantly, the chant behind it.
O spirits of the magnificent waters, and imperial prince of lightning who rules the heavens, I beseech thee to grant my wish, and bless me thy savagery.
Reveal thy might to this insignificant servant. Strike all with the blow of thy divine hammer of the anvil, and cover the land in water. Now come, O rain, sweep all else away in thy flood of destruction, Cumulonimbus. To understand this properly, we're going to break it down using two systems. The first one is technical classification, which includes spell name and rank, school of magic, and mana consumption. The second one, which is the focus, is linguistic analysis, which will include invocation, power source, and intent. Without any further ado, let's dive into the appraisal. Spell name and rank. Cumulonimbus, Saint Class Water Magic. School of Magic, Water Attack Magic. This spell has a very high mana consumption. When Roxy casts it, it draws nearly her entire mana pool into a single execution, pushing her to her limit. With the basics defined, let's dive deeper into linguistics. 1. Invocation.
O spirits of the magnificent waters, and imperial prince of lightning who rules the heavens, I beseech thee.
This is the invocation, and in simple terms, an invocation is the act of calling upon a higher power, authority, or spirit for aid, protection, or inspiration, often through prayer or a formal formula. And one word matters here, beseech. That means she is not commanding power. She is requesting it, so immediately we know something important. This spell does not come from her alone. It comes from something beyond her. 2. Power source. Now we define where the energy actually comes from. Spirits of water and imperial prince of lightning who rules the heavens. In this case, the power source can be drawn from spirits associated with water bodies. For example, Undine in European folklore, these are water elementals believed to inhabit rivers and lakes, sometimes even thought to gain souls through human connection.
I am the kindred of water, the spirit that flows within the rivers of this land. In accordance with the ancient covenant, I purify the evil spirits soiling this land. And so, on behalf of the Lady of the Depths, I hereby order the Undines, wash into the underworld's darkest depths of evil, and use your powers to cleanse the spirits plaguing this land.
Another example is Nymph, from Greek mythology, guardians of springs, rivers, and natural water sources, representing flow, adaptability, and control over water. On the other side, Thunder represents authority and raw destructive force, often associated with figures like Zeus, Thor, and Raijin, who is known for creating storms through rhythmic drumming. So by reciting Imperial Prince of Lightning who rules the heavens, this gives us insight about the potential deity or divine entity serving as the power source. In this case, Indra, who is revered as the king of gods and ruler of Svargaloka, or heaven, governing lightning, thunder, and rain. 3. Intent. Bless me with thy savagery, reveal thy might to this insignificant servant.
Strike all with the blow of thy divine hammer on the anvil, and cover the land in water.
Now come, O rain, sweep all else away in thy flood of destruction. This stage defines the purpose and direction of the spell. Bless me with thy savagery defines the nature of the magic as aggressive and uncontrollable in force. Reveal thy might to this insignificant servant reinforces hierarchy, placing the caster beneath the power being invoked. Strike all with the blow of thy divine hammer of the anvil can be interpreted in 3 ways. First, it defines the impact as repeated and heavy. It may also reflect the idea of Raijin generating electricity through drumming, like repeated impacts building energy before release. Lastly, it can connect to how cumulonimbus cloud form their anvil shape when rising air hits the tropopause and spreads outward. This anvil region is where powerful positive lightning originates, strikes that can be up to 10 times stronger, reaching around 1 billion volts and 300,000 amperes. Cover the land in water expands the spell into a full environmental transformation. Finally, sweep all else away in thy flood of destruction defines the final intent clearly, which is the submersion and flooding of the land by water. So that's the end of the spell's intent, and the end of Roxy's Cumulonimbus spell appraisal. Join again as we explore more chants, more spells, and the hidden logic behind magic in anime.